Hey, Martin the Guitar Guy here. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through all of those chords we've learnt, including some of the trickier chords like the F and the G and that sort of thing now. But with this chord progression, we're going to go mostly with the sevenths. We're going to get that sort of bluegrassy feel happening so that we can outline some of those new cool chords we've been doing. So we're starting with the G chord. This is quite a big progression, by the way. You might want to get a pen and paper and write down these chords one after the other so that you can just visually look at the chords as you're going through and practicing by yourself. Starting with the G chord, going to a G7, C7, G7, okay. Then we've got G, G7, D, D7. Okay, we're halfway. Next four chords, G, G7, C7, G7. You'll notice it's the same as the very first four chords. Then we've got G7, D7, G, G7. Okay, that's all the chords done. So we'll go through that again quite quickly just to check you've got them written down. We've got G, G7, C7, G7, G, G7, D, D7. That's the first 8 chords. Then we've got G, G7, C7, G7, D7, G, G7. Okay, with the strumming pattern now. Now what we're going to do is a basic rock strum, but we're going to swing it a bit too, just to give it a cool feel. So we're going to go G, next 8 chords. Okay, then we start that chord progression again. Kind of a cool rockabilly sort of feeling chord progression. If you want to speed that up, you can. Slow it down, you can. But there you have it, nice and simple. As long as you've got that written down in front of you, you should be fine getting through that. And it outlines a lot of the changes. A lot of changes are quite quick, but it's kind of fun and keeps your brain and your sort of motor skills all going at the same time so you don't get bored. Have some fun with that and we'll see you for the next video.